Okay, here's a poorly shot vertical format update on my greenhouse project. Houseplant greenhouse and a few spices too. It's going alright. After the fungus scare, still has traces, but hasn't spread much, so I don't know how to feel. Scares me because these are good plants. Look at how fenestrated this guy is. It's just a general update. Today was extremely hot, so I had to roll up the front door and get an extra fan going. But I want to show you some of my new plants. Just yesterday, I spent way too much on this guy. It's Marble King Pothos. Here's Marble Queen Pothos. There are some normal pothos cuttings, or you get the idea. Here's some Hartley Philodendron, just for fun. Here's a bunch of spider plants I'm growing. They're gonna sell. I'm gonna grow them pretty big. I want them to be like in size before I sell them. It might take a while, but whatever. They're so easy to grow. They'll just take up underneath this table. Soon I'll be selling spider plant Bonnie once mine mature enough. And also be selling the reverse variegated variety that's hanging over there. Now, why did I get this one? It was expensive. It was way more than I should have paid. If I bought it online, I would have paid half as much. I paid $60 for it, $70 for it. I don't know. My mom helped me with 20. I paid the rest. The reason I don't care about the price of anything in my greenhouse is because as long as I can propagate it, it's free, And as long as I make sure I'm confident in my ability to keep it alive, this plant had me spellbound the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Because when compared to the Marble Queen Pothos, that variegation's pretty intense. But this one's all white with like little green speckles, not unlike a reverse tie constellation. This plant was an old thyme. No, not thyme. You know what it is. Basil. Or I gotta like list the spices one sec. Rosemary. It was a rosemary plant in there. So I figured I'd, shove one of these in there. I managed to completely kill a full head like this big. And that's the remains. Because it was sitting in my bedroom, not enough light, too much water. The usual. That's why I got this greenhouse to begin with. Here's my table up here. All of these, except for this one, is cuttings from my big guy right here. Yeah, this guy I got from Walmart. Here's mine. This is a plant I'm growing. It was marked down. It's already got a root. I just put a cup over it. Wasn't growing at all for a solid few weeks. I just put a cup over top and it started growing. So if it's like, okay, it needs humidity, so I'll put it in the greenhouse. Here's some interesting plants. This is basil. Not that interesting, of course. Next to it is Nepenthes. If I remember correctly, Nepenthes like this are pretty sought after. They look pretty cool. Like hefty pitchers. Look like old beer kegs. Can you see it? There's a bug in there. Let me zoom in. Yep, there's some bugs in there. These ones I got for their higher capacity. I do have some bugs floating around in here. So they do have plenty to eat. This guy is in rough shape, but I don't know. I neglect him. I stopped caring about him because I feel bad. This spider plant. This is the original spider plant that really started it all. It's in such shit shape. I haven't gotten a new sprout out of it, a new vine, in a very long time. So as they die off, I'm just plucking them and putting them in there. This one, I just put it in the greenhouse. It's adapting. I'm gonna get a self-watering thing in there so it can stop fussing. Oh, my Colocasia mojito. Look at it. It used to have giant ears that were like a foot long, but you know, those died off. And then I got the greenhouse and it's doing all good again. Look at it. It's pumping out new leaves so often. It's even got babies now, you know. Here's my Callistra pens. It's maybe due on water. Looks like a big ball. I love it. You can tell this side gets the nice east-facing sun. Not too much, not too little. Everywhere else is... maybe this is just area where it hasn't grown because it's facing east. Who knows? I'm happy in here. It looks like a big ball, you know. Underneath you can see the pot a little bit. I like it. It's a good decorative plant, and I can just take some snippings off the top if I really have to. Here's my solid ground coffee. I didn't realize how often you had to water this plank. That's why it dried out and had these has these marks on it. It's recovering. It looks a lot worse in real life. These big leaves down here. See, this is why you have to let your pothos climb. So ever since I started watering this pole with fucking upside down Gatorade bottles, it's been so much healthier. It's amazing. Because like before they were all droopy and sad looking, now they're all perked up, happy looking. Here's one of my spider plant Bonnie, Curly. Here's my other one. Got them for the same price. This one had a lot more babies. This was the second time I went to Down to Earth Garden Center. This one was the first. Air plant also got from Down to Earth. Here's a ZZ plant. I was originally told that these grow only like an inch a month. This, from the bottom of the screen up, has all grown in a few weeks. It grows fast. Mother of Thousands obligatory. Give those to my clients if they're nice to me. Christmas cactus, found it for $5. I repotted it recently so I don't have to water it every fucking day. Look at it. It's so big. It's not grown that much since I got it. Another air plant that I've just given up on. Here's a plant my brother killed that I'm resurrecting and doing a very good job. This was a cutting I was given. It's never really grown well. I figured throwing it in the greenhouse might do some good. Here's a what's it called? You know, Monstera adansonii brown form. Has these big leaves. Yeah, this is from adapting to the greenhouse. It's doing better now. Look at these new leaves. Another spider plant. This is going to probably become my main producer because it just grows so well. Air plant, Spanish moss I bought recently. My air plant my girlfriend picked out. It's looking alright. Could use some water, I'm sure. It's alive. The camera just makes it look bad. Here's some string of pearls. And underneath it is what some of you really care about. More carnivorous plants. Here's another pitcher plant. This one grows a little differently. Here's the Venus flytrap. First trip to Down to Earth. Third trip. This guy was cheap, so I got him, but he's dead, so whatever. Look at this guy. He's brand new to me. Yeah, these mouths have a high turnover rate, so don't be deceived if you see dead mouths. Think, oh, plant's dead. Yeah, they have a high turnover rate. Each mouth can only eat 3 or 4 bugs before it's gone. I've had so many little pot of horrors, by that I mean 3, and that's been too much. Had 3 little pot of horrors, and I was just sick of it. I don't like them. They don't grow nice. They don't stay compact. They're inconvenient. They're hard to propagate. I don't like them. These ones are much healthier. My most expensive plant that I haven't shown you guys yet, this one, Monstera obliqua Peru. Look at that, there's like no leaf there. That's what's so cool about it. Normal small form Adansonii versus obliqua Peru. Eventually I'm going to get this thing climbing a moss pole and it'll be giant. I can make tons of money. But it's growing pretty quick. All this is from my care. Sorry. All this is from my care, so is this leaf. So it's growing good for me. Worth $100 because they sell for so much. I'm going to sell, once I get it growing healthy up a moss pole, I'm going to sell 4 cuttings for $25 a piece, rooted with leaves. Because I'd like to do it the right way, instead of selling wet sticks like an asshole. Here's a ponytail palm, got for $25 from Menards. It was in shit shape. Now it's growing good because it's under my care and I'm awesome like that. Is there anything else interesting around here? Oh yeah, another Nepenthes I have hiding in here. I don't even know if this video will save. It's too long and I'm out of storage. Yeah, here's another Nepenthes. There we go. It's still alive. It's growing new leaves. That'll have to do. Oh, this guy, the elephant ear in the room. Yeah, he's growing good. He's a what's it called? Colocasia of some variety. He's not a mojito like that one, but it's a colocasia. 2 new leaves under my care, so I'm pretty happy with that. This was the new one that was coming out when I first got it a couple weeks ago. This guy was $5. Yeah, this guy was just straight up $5. So I got it. By I mean my mom got it for me. She was like, okay, this is a gift because your grandpa loved ferns, so you can have it. This guy. This is a jade necklace, I'm pretty sure. There are a string of pickles, as it says on the tag, but jade necklace sounds so much cooler. Usually, when you like care for them in your home, they're green and, you know, they look like pickles. But since I have it in a greenhouse, full sun, this is east. No, this is, what am I saying? This is west. This way's east. So I have it where I can get the most west-facing sun as possible, so it can turn that beautiful jade. This side was facing south. I just rotated it earlier today. Here's the side that was facing east, and you can really see some of that pickliness. It looks super beautiful when it's sun-stressed, and that's what I'm going for. I killed a pot of it before, but live and learn. Overwatered. Soil wasn't absorbing water, so whatever. Any other little guys? Yeah. This guy was $30, which is pretty good for a Thai constellation. I was severely underwatering it, and the soil wasn't draining well, so I was scared to water it. I mixed a soil that's like 90% perlite for it, so it'll drain almost instantly, so I can water it like once a week and not have to worry. Grandma and Grandpa, if you're watching, the pothos grew about 8 feet long, one of the vines, so I chopped it up and put it in here and cut all the leaves off, growing it from wet sticks because that's easy with pothos, and there's a cutting of that guy in there, and it's doing very good. So this will be a very full pot. There are fresh wet sticks in lining the edge. Hope they grow. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, this guy. I neglected him. He was sitting behind my window. The only moisture he got was what was in the air. I never watered him. I was very neglectful. Now I got a greenhouse, threw him in here where it's hard to neglect him, and he is doing good. Here is a pot of Marble Queen pothos I'm actively propagating. I just threw it in there yesterday. And we'll see what happens. If you have any questions about any of the plants in here, leave them in the comments. There's another air plant. Look at him. Look at him go. He's growing so well. Oh yeah, I have mowers behind there, you know me. You know the way I am. A few lawn boys, some lawn boy parts. The Supreme is fucked up, but whatever. So yeah. The heater's for at night because sometimes it gets cold. Not lately though, not the past couple days. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my greenhouse tour.